Hey everybody, it's Nicole Byer here with some hot takes from Wayfair. A cozy corduroy sectional from Wayfair? Yeah, that's a hot take. Go on and add it to your cart and take it. A pink glam nightstand from Wayfair? Scalding hot take. Take it before I do. A mid-century modern cabinet from Wayfair that doubles as a wine bar? Do I have to say it? It's a hot take. Get it at wayfair.com and enjoy that free shipping too.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Okay, I want you to put yourself in this scenario. One of your friends, a very good friend, is getting a divorce.
Uh-oh.
And we all know that it was coming because they were in one of those toxic relationships, and it's probably better off that they move on and go their separate ways. And we're all very happy for this friend. Mm-hmm. So much so that they're throwing a party, a divorce party, and everybody's coming to celebrate their singledom.
I'm with that.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, you're in that scenario. On the invite, you get a link to a gift registry, a divorce gift registry, where you're expected to show up at this party now with a divorce gift. How do you feel about that part?
My initial response, my gut response is, that feels like a bridge too far. Mm-hmm. Now, I think there's context. Look, I'm all for the party. I think life is short. As I get older, I'm like, any reason or excuse to celebrate, absolutely. If it was a toxic relationship, have a divorce party. A registry, because I'm thinking you're saying this is a close friend. So presumably, I might have gotten them an engagement gift. There was definitely a wedding gift, probably a generous piece, like a cash sort of part to that.
Yes.
And now we're asking for a divorce gift. I personally think that's a bridge too far, unless if this is a buddy who got cleaned out by his ex, like she got everything,
right.
Like she got the house, she got the stuff in the house, she got the dog, and this guy's basically starting over. Like, sure, then maybe I could see it, but I think my general reaction is a divorce gift?
It's weird.
No.
It's like you're like, I'm going to buy you a toaster? Like, how old are we? You know, it just doesn't seem like something that you would do. But you're right. If they are maybe now moving into a new place and they need all new stuff, but still, as a single person especially, aren't you like, wait a minute, do you know how much money I have spent over the years on all of these things that you just mentioned? Now I'm also responsible for a gift for you when you get divorced?
Yeah, I think Carrie ranted about this in Sex and the City. She was like, I'm single. I've gotten people like all kinds of gifts, and I got to get them a divorce. Like, there's no registries for being single, for staying strong and single, for being a strong single woman or a strong single man. There's no registry or celebration for that.
I mean, we could start one. Want to throw a party?
Society needs to balance itself out. Hey guys, I'm single and happy. Let's have a party. Here's my registry.
Yes. I mean, what are you putting on the registry when you're single and happy?
Like a Tinder Plus membership.
Okay, I'm glad that's not a thing. But how do you feel about this being a thing? Divorce gift registries, they do exist. Are you into it? Do you think it makes sense? Or what are your thoughts? Too much?
I bet some folks have some thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on divorce gift registries, which are now a thing? Let's go to Michelle in Colborne.
I think it's okay depending on the situation. Like if a good friend of mine got divorced, I would get them a gift because you're basically starting over.
That's a good point. So it's like in a divorce, you might be losing half your stuff or all your stuff. So you might need a new toaster or a flat iron or a steamer.
Exactly. Like I'm not in the tax bracket and neither are my friends where we'd be okay after a divorce. So, hey, yeah, if they need something to pick them up, I could do it.
Okay. So you don't feel weird about the fact that you might have got this person a bridal shower gift, a wedding gift, and now you're getting them a divorce gift? That doesn't rub you the wrong way at all.
If it's a good friend, no.
Okay.
I don't think so. If they don't need anything and they make a list just to do it, then no. But if they truly need to start over, no, I wouldn't feel bad about it.
Okay, Michelle, we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, all for it, according to Michelle.
I'm surprised.
What are your thoughts on divorce gifts? An actual registry. You would click on a link and you would buy a gift from the registry. Let's go to Maritza and Castleton.
I don't agree with that. Like you said, or Pooch said, when it's a wedding, people already give you something, and they spend a lot of money during the wedding. I think that after, if there's a party, I agree with that. I mean, hey, if you want to party for a divorce, that's fine. As far as the gifts, because maybe you need things, because I do have a daughter, I would take it as my responsibility to help her. And I think if she's got amazing friends, they will help her too.
Yeah.
So I think it's for family and friends to help out if they want, but it's not something you should ask for.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to show up with like a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne to celebrate. It's another thing to have a gift registry.
Yeah, here's your new side table. Congratulations. Maritza, thanks so much for the call. We appreciate you.
No problem. Hey, congratulations on your show. You guys are amazing.
Thank you
thanks,
so much
Maritza.
for listening.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, we love that. Text coming in, too. Your thoughts on divorce gifts. Mary Gatsay texting in saying, I'd get them an application for Love Island.
Okay, why not? Yeah, the world of possibilities once you're divorced, right?
I guess.
Brian from Toronto writing us to say, divorce the divorce registry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we get him a gift for that?
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he's not for it.
And we'll finish on this. Libby texting in saying, I only agree with this if it's tall, dark, and handsome.
How exactly do you gift someone that? And does it come with a gift receipt?
Well, look at that. We're out of time.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Today is Cousins Day. So I thought I would quiz you on famous TV and movie cousins.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, famous TV and movie cousins. Steph is going to go first. I got 4 questions each for you here. So let's start.
4? I can't even think of one.
No, you guys.
Pooja don't like these games.
You guys will be great.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it. It's Cousins Day. Okay, so here we go. First one is to Steph. Steph, on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will moved in with his wealthy aunt and uncle and this uptight, hilarious cousin.
Oh, Carlton. Right?
That is correct.
Me.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wait, I don't
That is
remember the
correct.
other one's names.
Oh, no.
Pooja, this pint-sized, fast-talking cousin is all hair, tiny sunglasses, and pure chaotic charm. You can't see his face, but he's got major Addams Family energy. Who is this mysterious relative?
Cousin It?
Wow.
See? I put it on a tee for you guys. Come on. Steph, back to you. This 80s sitcom followed uptight Chicagoan cousin Larry Appleton and his wide-eyed, sheep-loving cousin from this fictional island of Meepos. What was the name of the show?
Oh, Perfect Strangers.
Okay, follow-up question for Pooj that is related to that. What was the name of Larry's unforgettable cousin from Meepos, known for his catchphrases like, "Don't be ridiculous"?
Balky Bartakamas.
Yes. That's the best name
What are
ever.
you guys worried about? You guys are cruising. Steph, back to you. This unforgettable movie cousin lives in an RV, wears a dickie under a white sweater, and once emptied his chemical toilet into a storm drain. Who is this relative from the Vacation movies?
Oh, it's Randy Quaid, but what's his name, cousin? What is his name? It's Randy Quaid. What's his name?
Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, Cousin Eddie. Thanks, Chris.
Okay.
What? That's not fair.
Chris gave it to you. That doesn't count.
I don't care.
Okay, and you also just helped Pooja out with the next one.
Chris can help Pooja too.
What actor played Cousin Eddie and wore that iconic?
Was that Randy Quaid?
Wow. I wonder how you knew that,
Yeah.
Pooja.
Pooj jumps into the lead. Okay, Pooj.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, Seth, back to you now. This pint-sized, fast-talking. Oh, no, we already
me.
did one.
We
Sorry,
did that
we already did that
That's
one.
Cousin It.
But
Yeah.
it's my turn. But
Okay.
it's my turn.
Oh, it's your turn now.
No,
I just
No,
gave you
you
that.
did Randy Quaid.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
I
actually,
gave it to you.
Yeah, okay, and then
Wait,
this is-
Pooja shouldn't get that. You X'd me because Chris gave me the answer.
didn't have it.
And then you X'd me. You should X Pooja because I gave her the
I
answer.
thought you didn't care.
I don't care, but
All
I
right,
do.
here we go. This awkward, towering character is everyone's favorite corporate deer in the headlights. He stumbled into the Roy family's empire, climbed the ladder with wide-eyed panic, and somehow never got fired. Who is this beloved cousin from HBO Succession?
Oh, I didn't like that show. I didn't watch it. Don't know who it is.
I didn't watch it, but I've heard about him.
I don't know who it is. I have no clue.
For the steal?
Is it Cousin Greg?
Oh, wow.
Guys, this was the most dominating win for Pooja.
Wow,
4-2.
You're welcome,
Pooja takes it, which
dear.
brings the overall score to Steph 4, Pooja 3, and 2 ties. We got a barn burner.
I don't like your games.
I still don't care.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
from 98.1 CHFI. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back, Pooch, because it was the daily single while you were gone. We got the daily double back. 2 stories you need to know.
Okay, so you're, a resident sports guy, so I'm going to tell you about the biggest sport that nobody has heard of.
Oh.
Maybe you've heard of it. It's called walking soccer. Have you heard of this?
Oh, gosh. Is this
Don't
another...
look at me like that.
You're bringing me lazy sports again.
The sport was created in 2011 in England, okay? And now 200,000 players exist in England. There are 20 clubs in Canada, and this is from Vancouver Island to Halifax. So 20 clubs. That's significant. They also exist in Australia, New Zealand, France, Rwanda, Nigeria, Thailand, Singapore, and Spain. I mentioned Spain because they're going to be hosting the World Nations Cup in October.
Of walking, is it exactly what it sounds like? It's soccer where you can't run?
Pretty much.
So is it like speed walkers in the Olympics doing that thing with their hip sways, but you got to play?
Yeah, it's like when you watch video of it, you're like, they're all trying not to run, but they want to run because they're just so used to running when they play soccer.
I have so many follow-up questions.
Well, they say that it's like playing chess because it's a little different. You have to be a couple moves ahead so you know where to walk to position yourself.
So the point is to try to not get a workout?
Well, it's for all ages, and this is the best part, is like if you're not traditionally good at soccer, entry level, it's like pickleball. You know how so many people love pickleball because, you know, it's not as hard
but you can
on
run
your
in
joints.
Pickleball. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, it's better for you. There's certain rules, like you're not allowed to touch the ball 3 times in a row. That's all you're allowed. After that, you're not allowed. So, like, there's rules to make sure you don't hog the ball the whole time.
Okay, I got it.
But it's walking soccer, and it's taking over the world.
I don't know about that. Just because you give it an echo doesn't mean... Okay, couple things. Walking soccer, they missed a real opportunity. Walker. Call it Walker. And number 2, is there still diving? Is there still faking? Is there still... Oh, I'm flopping. Magic spray. Carry me off. I'm fine.
Walking injuries are a thing, too, right? Aren't they?
I got a lot here. We need more time on Walker.
What do you got?
I'm just making a plea here to the gods, the powers that be, whatever you believe in. Can celebrities please stop dying?
What?
This week? I mean,
it's been a
this week on
week.
Consecutive days, we've lost Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan. You go back to last week, we lost Connie Francis, the pretty little baby singer. It has been a rough stretch for celebrities. Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing was especially sad given that he was only 54 and the nature of how he died.
Yeah.
Thank goodness his 8-year-old daughter was saved. That one was very sad. They say bad news comes in 3s. We're already at 4 if you factor in last week. So I don't know what's going on. I am hoping for a very quiet news weekend out of Hollywood.
Yes, here's hoping.
Can we agree on that?
Here's hoping.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Pooja and Gurdeep Show presents.
You're doing it wrong.
It's not you doing it wrong. It's not
good.
me doing it wrong. It's new producer Chris, and it's your sister-in-law who's doing it wrong?
She sure is, guys.
What
What is she doing wrong?
All right, let's jump right into it. Okay, so my sister-in-law, I just want to set the tone. Last year, we were just meeting her for the first time. We were getting to know her.
Oh, new to the family.
New to the family.
Okay.
And she shared the story with us, thinking that we were going to side with her. Turns out we did not, so I'm interested to see what you guys think. But she has a very interesting take on how she takes a bath.
How she takes a bath, okay.
Yeah,
Seems
most
pretty
people...
simple. You fill up a tub and you get in.
Well, you put in some nice, salts
Yeah,
and
your
stuff.
bath salts, your bubbles, whatever you want to do.
Scents, yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like the way to do it, right? I think
Some
most people
toys.
would agree.
No, just me?
I mean, I had toys in my bath from the toddlers, but
Yeah, okay.
Gurdeep has the rubber ducky for sure.
Listen, okay, go on.
Okay, so this is the way she takes a bath. Would love to know what you guys think. So she starts with her Epsom salts and she just puts it on an empty dry tub at the bottom.
The salts first?
Salts first.
Okay.
She then gets in the tub with no water and sits on top of the salts, almost like she's seasoning herself up.
Whoa,
Wouldn't that hurt?
That would be prickly.
Yeah, they're sharp.
That was exactly what we... So far we're like, okay, where's this going? Then it continues to get a little, different. So she will then turn the water on and it fills up with her sitting in the tub. So my first thought was, what if it's cold? What if it's too hot?
Yeah.
She seems to know the settings to make it the way she likes it. But so she'll sit in the tub as the water's filling. She will use the soap. She will clean herself. By the time the water's filled, she empties it and she gets out and she's done. So there's...
What? So she's not even relaxing in the bath?
Isn't
Absolutely
the whole
not.
point to just marinate your own filth in a bath? Isn't that what it's for?
And yes, and to relax. You have
Relax,
time to
yeah.
sit back and enjoy the heat and,
Yeah, like a glass of wine. Maybe you're watching a show, you're just reading a book, whatever.
To me, I'm like, what you're describing and the speed in which you're doing it, why not just take a shower?
Just take a shower.
Because you're going through all of this work.
So when you did not side with her and where you were like, this is odd, this is not how you take a bath, what was the reaction?
Well, the reaction was, well, how do you guys do it? And then we're like, well, pretty much how everyone else does it. And then she's like, no. So we started texting everybody in the moment and asking how they take a bath. And not one person, sorry, sister-in-law, who I can't name, no one sided with her. And they all thought it was a little offsides how she takes a bath.
So how quickly did you banish her from the family?
Sister-in-law who?
Were these grounds for dismissal? Like, I
My
don't know.
former sister-in-law.
I wonder because people sometimes think, like, how are you supposed to really know if you're doing something normal? You think it's normal, but then other people see you do it and they're like, oh, no, that's not the normal way to do it. Sometimes you find that out in real time.
Usually I know because you've built a whole segment around it where you taught me on air telling me I've been doing something wrong my whole life. But this is a good point. Something as intimate and personal as a bath, you might not go through that routine with anyone. I wonder, like, are there normal things everyone does weird?
Yeah, you probably, if you're one of those people who you're doing something normal, you think, and then somebody else told you you're doing that weird or wrong in this case.
That's what we want to hear about.
We want to hear from you.
Okay, so how about this? What's the normal thing you do weird?
Yes.
What's the normal thing you do weird? Maybe this didn't become apparent to you until you were like 35 and someone told you. Give us a call. What's the normal thing you do weird?
Deb in Mississauga saying, I eat pizza backwards.
Oh.
Crust first, toppings last. I like to save the cheesy chaos as the finale.
Do you remember when Pizza Hut had the introduced that like cheese in the crust pizza? And
Yes.
you were meant to eat it backwards first?
The stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust. That's just too much cheese. I'm sorry. Kelsey in Etobicoke says, I said, this is like you, Pooch. I said 17 alarms in the morning, all 5 minutes apart. I ignore the first 16. It's like my cardio.
Kelsey, I am with you. Yes, makes sense. And we wake up on the right side of the bed as a result. I brush my teeth in the shower. It just feels more efficient. Like I'm a car going through a full service wash. That's Ray in Brampton. Ray, I do the same thing.
That's actually, I don't do that, but that makes sense to me. That feels smart.
I like getting all foamy and like not caring.
And you can like spit and it's not like you don't have to worry about missing the sink. You're in the shower.
Yeah, it's fun.
I should adopt that one. You can text us at 981-981. What's the normal thing you do weird? Mike in Richmond Hill. I talk to my GPS like it's a person. I thank her, apologize when I miss a turn. We're basically in a situationship.
Oh my gosh, Mike, you are so Canadian. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Erica in Scarborough writing, I put toothpaste on the brush, then run it under the water.
Oh, no.
Apparently that's backwards, but it feels right to me. That is a good one.
Yeah, you run the brush first underwater, then add the toothpaste.
Does it really matter? I mean,
because you got to get in and get the bristles
It's
cleaned.
all going to like commingle in the end. It's
you
fine.
do it in the shower, so
True.
I guess, yeah. All right. The normal things you do weird. Dan in Milton says, I butter both sides of my toast.
Oh, Dan. That sounds delicious.
That sounds delicious. Just getting a little extra artery clogging.
Steph in Oakville, I eat the chocolate from around a Kit Kat before I touch the wafer.
Oh my God, I used to do this.
Oh, like a weird surgery every time. That's weird.
I used to do that. You try to like nibble like around the side and then leave the wafer intact.
Can I just give you a suggestion? Don't mention this on a first date. Like, wait for them to get to know you first and how wonderful you are, and then.
If they're the same kind of weird, it could score me bonus points. We'll finish on this one. Ronnie and Brampton texting it at 981-981. The normal thing you do weird. I peel bananas from the bottom up. Monkeys do it that way, and I trust their process.
You may be onto something.
Don't you just do something weird with bananas?
I just like them green.
Oh, you like them green? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, normal things that I do weird. Let's add bananas to the list.
You can keep them coming at 981-981.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
So I have a question for you, and before you answer, I want you to actually think about it. Don't just answer right away. I want you to think about your answer after I ask you the question, okay?
Okay, does that imply that I normally don't think about?
Yes, I feel like you're just going to jump with an answer, but you
Okay.
got to think about this one, okay? Would you date a human version of your pet?
What?
Would you date a human version of Coffee the Pooch? Imagine she is real, sitting beside you, and you're giving her a belly rub. I asked this, okay, I want you to think about it. I asked this because they did a recent study and they surveyed 1,000 pet owners, and they found 31% of respondents would consider dating a human version of their pet if it was created for them using artificial intelligence and, you know, maybe somebody to talk to or whatever it might be. Okay, see, I see you're really contemplating this.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is weird because I've been asking you to set me up for the 15 years we've known each other, and you never have. And now your angle you're coming at me is if Coffee was human, would you date her? Also, I already do sit beside her on the couch and rub her belly.
Right. But then, I mean, now she'd be the human version of that.
Right.
Does that make a difference to you?
Listen, I love my dog like I've never loved anything in life. If Coffee was human, I absolutely would not want to date her. She is amazing when she's my dog, but as a person, she's very needy.
Oh, yes.
She's a complete taker. It's a pretty, like, it's not fully one-sided, but it's like 90-20.
Yeah.
90-20, that doesn't add up to 100. 90-10.
She makes you forget how to do math.
She makes you forget how to do math. It's like, I always say, like, she's the landlord and I'm the tenant. It's not like an equal relationship. So I feel like if for a relationship, that might be problematic. For human dog, I think that works.
Okay, I love that because I would have said no for you as well, but I don't want to be presumptuous because I already told you that I know that Coffee the Pooch, when she looks at you, usually with a lot of side eye. Imagine the human version giving you side eye all the time.
She's super. Listen, I like a little sass, but she's super sass all the time.
And she's like, Daddy, come here. And then you'd have to hear that voice all the time.
Also, she was calling me that if we were dating. That might also be
not bad.
No comment.
But then she just goes up to strangers and then lies down and goes, here, give me a belly rub. You don't want that in the human form.
Well, yeah, I mean, wouldn't that make it like an open relationship?
I mean, I don't know. I'm glad that you decided no.
We're going to strange and weird places
There
here.
are some people, though, at least 31% of respondents in this survey said that they would. So I want to know, would you date a human version of your pet? If you're one of those people who said yes, I told you to think about it, but if you said yes, we want to hear from you.
Okay, because I feel like most people would say no, but if you're one of the people who thinks, yeah, you know what, I'd date my parrot. My parrot's pretty awesome. Doesn't have to be all dogs.
Why'd you pick a parrot?
Well, I mean, I want to discriminate. It's not all dogs. It could be a cat. It could be a parrot. It could be a
Parrots like mimic, though.
Guinea pig. Yeah, some people want to date themselves. Jerry Seinfeld got swept up by the female version of him. So would you date a human version of your pet? If you said yes, call us.
Mm-hmm.
So would you date a human version of your pets? No idea what we're going to get on this one. Mike, what do you think?
I love the topic, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah. We can thank Pooja for that one.
I like to bring you weird.
Mike,
it's an interesting topic. You might get a lot of different responses, but I don't know.
What do you think, Mike? Would you date the human version of your pet?
I would date a monkey.
You would date a monkey?
I have a monkey. I own a monkey.
You have a monkey.
Oh, wow.
I mean, monkeys are pretty close to humans, so you don't have to use too much of imagination there.
Well, I'll give you that.
I'm not sure what to ask next.
I don't know. It's an awkward conversation.
Yeah.
Well, especially for you. Yeah. Okay, Mike. Well, thank you for weighing in.
No,
Thanks
I'm
for
not
listening.
sure we solved anything here, but
No.
I don't think we did either.
Yeah. Well, this has been great. Thanks, Mike.
Keep up the great work.
Hey, you too.
You too.
Take care.
Bye.
Text coming. Thanks, Mike.
Mike's out of there.
Mike's like, I gotta go. Text coming in at 981-981. Would you date a human version of your pet? Tina in Mississauga saying, no way. He's emotionally needy, sleeps all day, and aggressively stares while I eat.
Oh, the staring while you eat or begging for food, that could get awkward. Raj in Brampton writing us saying, yes, loyal, cuddly, and doesn't talk back. Downside, occasionally eats socks and has no concept of personal space.
So pros and cons is what I'm taking away from this.
Yes.
We got time for another call here, Steph? Okay, would you date a human version of your pet? Ian in Newmarket.
Well, I have two, so I'll pick the female, yes.
Okay, tell us about your pet and tell us why your answer is yes.
She's a border collie. She has worked hard all her life. We've actually done sheep herding trials. We work well together, yet she's tough, but she is as sweet as can be.
Aw, so she never nags you to do the dishes and, put away your
never.
socks?
No, she is a tough girl. She's worked hard. She's 14 now.
Wow.
So we've had a good life together.
Now, here's the thing. If you AI into human version your pets, do they get to be 14 or do we do the dog math, which would make her 98?
If we're talking dating, so we're going to go back 10 years.
Okay.
Wow, we've thought way too much about this.
Oh, have we? Have we, Pooch? Ian, thank you for the call. We appreciate you.
Okay, all good. You take care, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for all your calls and texts. One more here from Mel in Toronto who wrote us at 981-981. I love her, but she licks strangers, is territorial about snacks, and growls when she doesn't get her way. So basically, just dating in 2025.
It's tough out there, let me tell you.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
So we have two stories you need to know. What do you got, Gurdeep?
Almost 30 years after Happy Gilmore dropped in 1996,
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
Gilmore 2 is out today on Netflix.
Is that your favorite movie of all time?
No.
It's Terminator 2, sorry.
Yes, it would be on my Mount Rushmore of Adam Sandler movies because he's got a lot of great movies.
He gets his own he gets his own Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, totally. I mean, he's a mogul. I'm going to be checking this out tonight. I think a lot of people are going to be watching this tonight. The first one was such a cultural touchstone. Every person that has golfed, male or female, at some point has attempted the Happy Gilmore shot. Everybody.
I've even attempted it.
You have?
Yes.
Is that how you hurt yourself?
Yes, actually. And this is why we don't golf.
Even professional golfers have admitted to trying the Happy Gilmore swing. That iconic scene in the first one where Bob Barker punches him out and says a line I can't repeat. It's referenced in pop culture still. So I will say, though, I am going to watch this. I'm a little worried, though, about how good it's going to be. Anytime there's like a decade or more between an original and a sequel, it's usually not good. Like think Coming to America 2, Dumb and Dumber 2, Terminator 3, which was awful. You get the point. It is also laced with celebrity cameos, which for me is another major red flag, that it's not going to be good when you just put in a bunch of celebrities. Have you heard who's in this? Bad Bunny, Eminem, Travis Kelce, Post Malone, Ken Jennings, the Jeopardy guy, pro golfers John Daly, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, and that's not even the whole list.
Not Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy. I love Sandler, and I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it's awesome. Either way, I'm watching tonight with modified expectations.
It is going to give you all the feels. It won't matter whether it's good or not. I'm going to tell you right now, though, for whatever reason, whatever Adam Sandler touches, I seem to love. He has never done a bad movie, in my opinion.
Really? He's
even
had
the bad
few
ones.
misses. Don't mess with the Zohan.
Even the misses make me laugh.
What?
So I think he'll be great.
Okay.
This is what I got. Not sure if you saw this, but Borat is jacked.
I did see this.
Okay.
Borat's ripped.
You got to go and Google this right now. Borat, or Sacha Baron Cohen, he had a major glow up. This is for his next role in a pretty dramatic fashion. Okay.
What's his next role? Is he the new James Bond?
No, he's cast as Marvel villain Mephisto. I think that's how you say it. Mephisto? Okay. He's 53 years old, and his trainer had him basically doing 30-minute workouts, just 30-minute workouts, but daily, so he was consistent. And obviously, he had to eat right and all those other things.
Do you know what he's doing in these workouts? I'm curious.
Well,
he looks great.
He said that he didn't think that he'd be able to get these results, but he said it wasn't that hard. His trainer said he wasn't like he was out of shape. He said he just looked like he was out of shape. And he said until now, he was so out of shape looking that the studio contemplated using prosthetics, muscle
like a fake six-pack.
Yes, because they were like, he's not going to be able to do it until he did.
He looks phenomenal. Google him if you haven't seen these photos.
Yes. You'll be doing a double take.
Wow, it's very nice.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
This is a real story. The Chuck E. Cheese mascot in Florida, full costume. This guy was arrested for theft in a Chuck E. Cheese location, taken out of the Chuck E. Cheese.
With kids present.
During business hours and in cuffs, full mascot costume. They left the mouse, the rat head on.
I wonder why. Maybe that was to protect the children.
Yeah, probably. But this is a real story. If you want to Google it, just Google Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida. I mean, we got to do it, right?
It's time for a pun-off.
Okay, it's time for a pun-off. And Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida.
Did you know he was booked for possession of processed dairy with intent to distribute? Even his alibi was full of holes and suspiciously orange.
Whoa, that one just kept on giving.
Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida.
Sources say he made off with tokens, a pencil case, and a single slice of pep. Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida.
You should see his mouth shot. He looks angry. Right before they took the photo, they said, "Say cheese."
Mouth shot.
Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida.
Rumor has it he tried to bribe the arresting officer with 9,000 tickets and a glow-in-the-dark slinky.
Hey, that's worth something.
Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida.
From birthday parties to prison parties. Only at the birthday party, it's a mouse. At the prison party, it's someone named Mouse. Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in full costume for theft in Florida.
Witnesses say he stayed in character the entire time, even while being handcuffed. That's showbiz, baby.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
So Happy Gilmore 2 came out, and you were so excited, Gurdeep. And I know you were watching this weekend, so I gotta ask you, did it live up to the hype.
Okay, so disclaimer, I am a big Adam Sandler guy. Huge Adam Sandler guy. I love Adam Sandler. I think he is one of the best comedy actors of the last 35 years in terms of the sheer volume of laughs he's brought all of us. I watched over the weekend. However, on Friday, I voiced my concerns right here that I did not think this was going to be very good for two major red flags. One, 30 years between sequels, never a good sign. Two, every celebrity on the earth was in this film, which is also usually not a good sign when you just lace a film with celebrities. That said, I went in with a very open mind.
Sounds like it.
And I watched this on Friday. Well, those are reasonable disclaimers before watching it.
Okay.
Okay. So for the first 20 minutes of the movie, I actually thought, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this movie's actually going to be good. They were kind of hitting some right notes with nostalgia. They did a really good job of like quickly setting up like how we got here, like what happened over the last 30 years, and I'm not giving any spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Were you laughing out loud within the first 20 minutes?
There were some chuckles. There was a couple of laugh moments.
What does a chuckle sound like from you?
You've heard the chuckle. But man, this thing went off the rails so quickly after the first 20 to 30 minutes. It was not a good movie. It all just felt very disconnected. One scene to the next, just a bunch of individual scenes stitched together that were all basically serving the purpose of setting up a celebrity cameo. It was a 2-hour movie that felt like 3.
Oh, no.
It actually took me 3 sittings to get through this.
No.
Because my attention kept drifting because it was just not good. And it just continued to go south after a start to the point where the end, I was just confused. It devolved into a bizarre mix of Mario Golf meets Mario Kart.
What?
I know that sounds insane. It turned into Mario Kart and Mario Golf. I did not even know what I was watching by the end. It was really not good.
So what you're saying is after people watched Tenet, they went and Googled what it was about. That's pretty much what you were doing with Happy Gilmore too?
It wasn't that deep. I was just like, why did they think this would be...
I actually went on just online to see what other people were saying, and some of the reviews were good. People were saying...
Well, yeah, of course. There's always going to be some good reviews.
They were like, it was mindless fun. Like, I didn't have to turn on my brain. It was fine.
Yeah, the mindless part's definitely right. Yeah.
So it didn't do it for you.
It did not. The red flags were absolutely spot on. 30 years between sequels, too many celebrity... Eminem didn't need to be in it. I'm sorry.
Eminem was in it?
Bad Bunny was probably the best celebrity cameo. The rest of it, though, was...
No.
Like Happy Gilmore, I've watched it 30 times. Happy Gilmore 2 will be a one and done for me.
Not Happy Gurdeep.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI. Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
All right, we got 2 stories that you need to know. Gurdeep, what do you got?
Okay, so this was probably all over your social media. The Weeknd played his second of 4 Toronto shows last night, filling up the Rogers Centre. Abel Tesfaye, a.k.a. The Weeknd. He's 35 years old now. He's not a kid anymore.
And aren't we supposed to be calling him Abel now? Like, didn't he go through a whole thing where he's like, stop calling me The Weeknd?
Yeah, and I guess it's, old habits die hard, right? It's like a lot of people still called the Sky Dome for so long. And after it became Rogers Centre, he, in fact, called it the Sky Dome as well. So he's from Scarborough, and I was just thinking, watching all these clips, like how cool it must be for a kid who grew up here in Toronto to play 4 sold-out shows at the biggest stadium in the biggest city in your country.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you can dream it.
Yeah.
And even then, like, to have 4 sold-out shows?
Yeah, and the moment was not lost on him last night. He sort of addressed it at the show.
I just want to take in this moment right now, man. This has been a dream for a very long time, man. I used to come and watch Blue Jay games here, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. When you were a kid from Scarborough could do this, man. Thank you guys so much.
I used to watch Blue Jays games. Hey, Abel, go back and watch them. They're first place.
They're red hot.
Keep watching them. 2 more shows at the Rogers Centre. Little break. The shows are next Thursday and Friday, August 7th and 8th. What do you got, Pooch?
All right, so this Friday is August 1st, as you know. How are we already in August? I don't even know how that happened. But not only is summer flying by, but we are already talking pumpkin spice everything.
No.
I know. Starbucks announced that
it's
August,
like 49 degrees.
I know. August 26th. August 26th is when Starbucks will be bringing back their pumpkin spice latte. I don't know. It just feels earlier and earlier to me every year. It's been a customer favorite since it first launched, which was in 2003. So it has stuck. People really like their pumpkin spice. I don't know if I'm ready to be enjoying fall flavors when, like you said, it feels like 49 out there in the heat and humidity. Like, I'm not thinking cinnamon and all of those flavors. Are you?
They're too warm as spices and too warm as flavors for this heat. If you Venn diagram the people who like pumpkin spice lattes, I bet it's the same people who liked Happy Gilmore too.
It's possible. It's possible. And you know what? While we're at it, since we're not ready to be celebrating fall, which isn't officially until September 22nd, by the way, why don't I just throw this out there? 149 days until Christmas. I went there.
Yeah,
I went there.
That actually makes me feel a little happier.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.